Hey, everybody. Happy Wednesday. Woo! Happy Wednesday. Welcome back to the Art Boss Challenge. We absolutely love Wednesdays here because Wednesdays are training days at the Art Boss Business Builder. So we're just used to really be working with our clients, creating those client breakthroughs on Wednesday. So we're so excited to dig in with you guys today. You guys are amazing. You guys are absolutely amazing. Hey, Kayla, Becky's here, Esther's here. I have a lot of Facebook users. You're dropping the fire. Wonderful. You're claiming your wins. And that is exactly what we do here at the Art Boss Business Builder. That's what we do here in the Art Boss Challenge is we help you create those wins and those breakthroughs. So we can't wait to dig in today. Today is about the irresistible offer. Right? We went from Monday where we're like, oh, my website isn't working to where we got the clarity on it's more about the system that we have layered around our websites. For those of us who were saying, I don't have a website yet, you're like, Eureka, I do. I have a website. I actually have one of the most powerful websites at my access. I have it right here. I can create my system around a super powerful Facebook group and I can start making sales immediately. All right. So we're going to be talking today about the irresistible offer. It is what we need to be doing to optimize our websites so that we are putting out there an offer that is irresistible to our audience and to our leads. That sounds good. It sounds good. Leverage the assets you already have. Kayla is absolutely right. Yesterday, we took a look at some of those traffic assets that you already have. Let's leverage them. And today, let's take a look at our irresistible offer. So I already see the fire being dropped. Thank you to everybody who's dropping the fire because I'm going to tell you this. Thank you because you're claiming your wins. You're at a place where just by simply showing up, you are moving your business forward. So as you guys sign in today, go ahead and give us the thumbs up, give us the fire, give us a heart if you want to. Let us know in the comments that you're here because we're going to start claiming some more of those wins. Not only are you here, moving your business forward, getting clarity on what you need to be doing next so that you can close more of your sales, right? You're like, Eureka, we all have websites. Now let's optimize them. That's what we're going to be doing. Another win, Eureka, I have a website at my access that's free. And when I use it, I'm able to start converting sales immediately. Now, let's understand where that website fits into your selling system. We are sitting here on top of tons of wins. I'm like just trying to come up with them. I'm checking my notes and making sure I'm catching all the wins. We also know that part of what we need to do for our website is drive traffic. We need to get eyeballs seeing our artwork. With Eureka, we have the wins. We also understand that the key, not the secret, but the key to driving sales to our website is called your unique market message. We're creating yum. That's what we want to do. So now let's keep refining your yum so that you can magnetize your ideal clients, give them everything they need to say yes, so that when you're making your irresistible offers, they're pulling out their credit cards. I know I say this all the time. I have a friend who says they're like not only pulling out their credit cards, they're throwing them at your face. Okay. So that's a win. It's a huge win. You're going to also have additional wins today. You're going to be building out the irresistible offer. You're also going to be able to continue working with us even after the challenge is over. So the challenge is over today. Now you get to work with us one-on-one, still in the free zone, so that we can get our eyeballs on your businesses. So we want you to be claiming those wins. I'm going to also be giving you the link to book a call directly with me. So not only can I get my eyeballs on your business, but we can create a roadmap and we can personalize the plan that you need to be doing so that you can close more of your sales in the online market. Okay. Win all around. Wins, 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 wins. Wins on Wednesday. It's a Wednesday. I love that. It's a Wednesday. So tell me in the comments today if you've gotten wins, additional wins. Please share with us any of the wins that you've had this week, some of the things that you're like, oh my goodness, this has been an amazing 3 days and I've got clarity. If you can share those with us in the comments, that would be really, really amazing. I'm like sitting here going, here's what we're going to be doing next. Okay. Our goal today is to get you to the place where you're optimized your websites with your ideal offer. And then we're going to show you how to build out that whole entire system. Okay. Because building out the system actually needs to happen in a certain order. You need to be pulling the levers in a certain order. There are a lot of you who are out there and you're like, I've got all the gears, I've got the websites, I've got the traffic, I'm getting the engagement, I'm just not closing sales. And really what that just tells us, it tells Team Art Boss that we just need to help you put your gears together and put your system together in the right order. Okay, so yes, this week is free. Even though the official challenge is over today, we're going to continue working with you in a one-to-one environment in Zoom calls. Tomorrow, you can find that Zoom link inside of the workbook. I think I have the workbook here. Let's see. I probably do. I have that workbook here. You can find the Zoom links because we're going to be meeting tomorrow inside of Zoom where we can have conversations. Okay. So yes, we're going to have huge breakthroughs and huge wins this week, and you get at breakthroughs, wins, clarity on your business. Okay. So you can work with us directly for free. And yes, after the challenge is over, after this week is over, you also will have the opportunity to work with us every single week for the rest of the year. And I'm talking about the rest of the whole year, not just through December. We're talking about being able to continue to work with us to get that weekly help with implementation, not just have coaching in a live event like this, but actually work directly and talk to the 7 industry experts who work on Team Art Boss, and to be able to be in a community of artists who are like-minded, after the same goals, really understand what it's like to stand up an art business. That is what we're going to be able to give to you. Okay. So we absolutely love working with you guys. And we can't wait to see in your businesses and get to know you a little bit better. Okay. So, in order to kind of get to know you a little bit better right now, I hope it's okay. I kind of did a little bit of this yesterday. I would like to ask you a question. I'd love to get to know you a little bit better. So, why don't we, like, if it's okay, I just want to ask you a question. So, here it's going to be similar. Right? Tell us, share with us, tell everybody. Tell us in like 10 to 15 words, why are you an artist? Why are you a maker? Why are you a creator? Or why, I would say this, what does your art do for you? Just 10 to 15 words, okay? I know it's like we want to share everything, but I won't be able to read it if it's really long. So that's why I'm kind of saying like 10 to 15 words would be really helpful. Like I'll give you some examples. Like, I was born to do this. I was born to do this. That's only 6 words. Okay. My art brings peace, calm, and joy in a world full of chaos. Okay. It's another good example. Another one, I create pet portraits because I want my clients to be able to show the world how much they love their fur babies. Okay. So I just want to see, I'm going to like give us a couple seconds here. Like I want you guys to start layering out, why are you an artist? What drives you? What's your passion about your artwork? So creating is my life purpose. We're placed here on this earth to do that. Totally get that. Go for it. I see the word healing and beauty. It's going a little bit faster. 10 to 15 words. My art shows the vulnerability and emotion of a Black woman not shown. Absolutely love that. I feel it feeds my soul. This one's a little bit longer, so I'm trying to read it. It's like I see the word desire in there. Okay. Keep going. Okay. I would love, love, love to hear, why are you an artist? What's driving you? What's your passion? Okay. Because as you're starting to read these, we are all so different. Our art is different. We talked about that yesterday. I said, like, tell me a little bit about your art. What kind of art? We have different art. We have different creative superpowers. We have different things that drive us. We have different goals. Our businesses are all different, okay? Just like our artwork is different, just like our passion for creating is different. Listen here, listen. Our art businesses are different too. And personalization is the key to being able to be on the path to 6 figures. I love working with business owners. Okay. We can all use the same basic formula, creating our business plan using the Art Boss formula, using that system to close more sales. But when it comes down to the dailies, I call them the daily tacticals, the to-do list, the how do I find my client? How do I find my value ladder for my business? How do I find my irresistible offer? That is when we have to understand what is driving our businesses, and we have to start building out that personalization. We have breakthroughs every single week inside of the Art Boss Business Builder, and I share them with you guys on a weekly basis. It just like it's the best thing about watching clients have breakthroughs. And sometimes the breakthroughs are seemingly small, and then sometimes they're like super huge. But here's the thing about breakthroughs. A breakthrough is a breakthrough. When you get one step closer to your goals and to your results, it doesn't matter how you quantify a breakthrough. A breakthrough is like there is no value to a breakthrough. Like a breakthrough is great no matter what. There's no hierarchy of a breakthrough. So I'm going to be introducing, I know she's here. I hope she doesn't mind. We absolutely love Kayla. Kayla's here today. She is an artist, and she's also our tech whiz inside of the Art Boss Business Builder. And I want you to know that we absolutely love working with her and having her work with you as well. So I'm going to share her story really quickly. Kayla is a mom of toddlers. I have her artwork. It's actually behind my head as well. It's back here on the wall. She has amazing artwork, and I want to tell you a little bit about her breakthrough. So her breakthrough is, of course, she has toddlers, and she still goes out and closes 5K. In the spring, she had a virtual selling event. She closed 5K, and I want to tell you a little bit about it. So she visits her grandmother in a nursing home every single day. She was telling me, I have two toddlers. At that time, I think her sister was living with her and her nephew. And I think they came down with COVID that weekend of her virtual selling event. She still closed 5K. Her breakthrough was when she realized, oh my goodness, if this was a show that I was doing in a field in the middle of a park somewhere, I wouldn't have been able to go. I wouldn't have been able to run this show. But she was still able to close 5K in sales and still take care of all the other commitments she had. Okay. Huge breakthrough when you realize when you can leverage the power of the online market and create virtual selling events, you have control. You have control. We have Heather. I love Heather as well. She's an amazing artist. She was sharing with us in one of our one-on-one sessions. She's like, which we know, right? She's like, I'm moving to a new city. I'm trying to get my kids into new schools. And she goes, and this breakthrough right here is about the word only. Okay. It's a seemingly small breakthrough, but it's a huge one. Okay. All right. She said, I only sold 5 paintings before I moved. And we're like, the team who was there, we all went, we're like, what do you mean only? Right? When we start using negative words and creating patterns that actually reduce our success and don't allow for us to claim our wins, we actually start blocking our success and we start blocking our road to the results that we want. And we quickly helped her reframe to where she's like, I sold 5 paintings before I moved, and now I'm in a brand new city where I'm going to sell out the rest of my inventory. Okay. Huge breakthrough, absolutely huge breakthrough. I have a whole list here. I'm going to share a couple more. We have Claudia. Claudia was 79 years old when she came into the Art Boss Business Builder. Absolutely love Claudia. And she said to us, I don't want to do lives. It's not my thing. I don't really want to be in front of the camera, and I'm not good at tech. Okay. So we're like, oh, okay, we're here for you. And I'm going to tell you that she came within a month. She kind of came with kind of a smile on her face, and she's like, I really actually love doing lives. She goes, I got a bunch of girlfriends that never let me get a word in edgewise. And when I'm doing my lives, it feels like I'm just talking to my friends and I get to talk. Nobody shuts, no one cuts in on my conversation. I have control of the whole thing. And she told us, you know what? My friends now come to me for tech help. I'm the tech whiz in my friend group. Okay. Huge breakthroughs, just getting out of our own way. Claudia is closing some of her first sales ever, right? She has an amazing life story. I mean, she was a big city girl who moved to the farm, raised cattle, jumped on a boat, sailed around the world, lived in Mexico. And At 80 years old, she was like, I want to sell my artwork. I've always been an artist. Okay. So huge breakthrough. Okay. We have artists who are dealing with husbands who have knee replacements. They're having babies. We had a ski accident the other day. Thank goodness she's okay, but she was laid up for a little bit. Okay. They're traveling. They're like, I want to travel. I already said this. They're having babies. They're traveling. There's illness. Okay. And they're saying, this isn't the perfect time. This isn't the perfect time. But here's what they also come back and they say, you know what? If it wasn't for my art, if it wasn't for having a community of support of artists who are walking the same journey, who also have similar things happening in their own personal life that they have to balance with their work life, they're like, if it wasn't for my art, if it wasn't for the ability to actually make some money during this time period, I would have gone mad. I would have gone mad. Okay. Just knowing that there are other people who are supporting you, that allows for them to be able to get not only just the support with the training and how to implement, but just having the support from the other artists in the community saying, we know, we gotcha. Okay. Being a part of the team. Okay. So breakthroughs really mostly include breaking some old habits, some old patterns, and some old belief systems that don't serve us. That's what a lot of what we do. And some of those breakthroughs may not be like as important as the others. And I'm going to tell you, breaking those patterns are the biggest breakthroughs you can have in your business. Okay. I told you a little bit about Kyle the other day. Kyle was an artist. He is a self-admitted research addict. So he won't care that I said that. And I totally know what that's like. He's getting caught up in doing all of the work and feeling like he was doing so much work. But at the end of the day, at the end of the week, at the end of the month, he wasn't closing sales. And he's like, what's happening? So for Kyle, he had a couple of patterns he needed to break. Number one is he felt like his artwork, although it was priced too low, he couldn't sell it at a higher price. He's like, how can I sell at a higher price if I can barely sell it at the price it is right now? Okay. The value that he was placing on his artwork just by putting too low of a price was telling people it wasn't valuable. So we simply gave him the process to raise his price, that whole system that allowed for him to find his ideal customer, give them everything they need to say yes, so that when he was making his offers, he was closing his sales. He came back, it was like 8 months into the program. He's like, I raised my price from a couple $100. I'm now just shy of $1,000, and I have a waiting list 10 people long every month. I can barely keep up with my waiting list. Okay. So here's what we said to him. Kyle, guess what you have to do? And he's like, what? And he knew what we were going to say. The market is telling you you can raise your price again. Okay. So make more money with less work. We still have to work with them. We still have to work with them to be like, raise the price. It's okay. It's okay. That's what we're here for, breaking those old patterns. Okay. So here's what we want for you. Okay. What do you want for your business breakthrough? Share with us. What are you looking for? Take the rest of 2022 and what is the breakthrough that you want to have? Do you want your art to be able to provide financial freedom? Okay. What breakthrough do you want of your own? Okay. So share with us. I know I've seen breakthroughs in the comments. Like took some notes. I mean, I'm always taking notes, but some of the comments that we saw were like, whoa, I never thought of that before. That's a huge breakthrough. If you're just looking at your business with the power that it can actually close sales and you're like, I never thought about being a problem-solving superstar before, it's a huge breakthrough. Share with us what your breakthroughs are. Where are you having those breakthroughs? Even if you guys are watching in replay, just typing this out, write it down in your workbook. If you don't want to share it, it's totally fine. But just writing it down is what's going to give you the ability to have kinetic learning to help you move forward. Okay. I saw lots of people go, wait, I have a website already? Wait a minute. How could that be? Yes. If you have a URL where people can find you, you have a website. Okay. Powerful learning. Okay. All right. And I saw a lot of people going, I can actually see that all of this is the path to financial freedom. Okay. So I have to change my mindset towards art. Okay. Cracking the code on my ideal customer. Absolutely. Promote my art in a free and powerful way. Absolutely. These are all huge wins that you have. Okay. This win. It's Wednesday. They're cutting the grass. So they're going to be up by the window in a minute. So I hope that doesn't. Great Great timing. Let's cut the grass now. All right. So that is what we want to do for you. We want to help you get those breakthroughs. Okay. So, as it's probably great timing because I'm going to share a little bit about myself now. Right. So, So I asked you some questions about you. You're sharing some information about yourself. And I'm going to let you know if you want to ask me some questions, I'm going to be sharing a little bit about my passions. And I'm going to share with you about what it means to be living the dream. And before I share with you that information, I'm going to tell you if you're not clear on this, you're not clear on what your passions are in life, and if you're not clear on what it means to be living the dream and how your artwork can help you live the dream, okay, when it gets tough, when things get hard, when things don't go the way that you think, you're going to quit. And you've said it, you're placed on this earth to do this. You told me all the reasons why you are an artist and why it's important to continue to be an artist. Okay. So my name is Karen Auha. Can't believe it's probably the last time I'm going to say that because tomorrow when we're in the Zoom training, it's like it's more of a personal relationship. You don't need to know who I am. Okay. So all right. If you want to ask me a question, you can do it. Put a Q in front of it and ask me a question. It's about my passion for art, okay, and living the dream. Okay. So my passion is my husband. I love my husband. My husband, David, is actually, he was born in Belize. So we have two countries we live in. Part of the year, most of the year, we're in the United States. And I live in Arkansas, and I have kids in Missouri, Arkansas, and Dallas. But we also have a home in Belize that we get to spend a couple months a year in Belize. Okay. So I do have 3 kids, kind of gave a hint. They are all super creative, but none of them are visual artists, which is probably a good thing. None of them are like painters in that sense. My daughter is 21, 22. She just turned 22, and she's a writer. She graduated from the University of Missouri with a journalism degree, and she got her first big girl job down in Dallas. We just moved her there last 2 weekends ago. My son, Alex, he's 20 years old. He's at the University of Arkansas, and he is an actor. He's a really amazing actor. You probably have seen on my Facebook profile some of the plays over the last year or so that he's been in since he's been in college. I mean, he started college in COVID, so he's like, it sucks to be a actor in COVID. I'm done with doing monologues on Zoom. So he is like blossoming and able to do like theater, and we absolutely love that. And then our youngest son, John Carlos, he is at Missouri Military Academy, and he is an amazing trumpet player, and he actually is a bugler as well. So in like next weekend or so, it's homecoming, and we're going to be able to hear him play taps. He's in the jazz band, and we absolutely love that our kids are creative. Okay. What else is a passion? I love my dog. Okay. So he's not here right now. He usually pops in behind me, and he's sitting behind me while I'm coaching and on Zoom calls. He might pop in a little bit, but I took down one of his paintings because he's one of my muses, and he is literally like, he's behind my shoulder right now. He'll pop up and be like right behind on a chair. Not here right now, but it's also one of my passions. Okay. I'm an acrylic artist. I love painting with you'll find some oils and other, like I even did pottery. Okay. I'm not very great at pottery. Throwing pottery. It's not my favorite thing. No, I love doing it. I'm just not as good at it. Right. But I love acrylic because I love water. I love being able to use acrylic and water and letting the water do the work. Some of my favorite things to paint. Okay. Some of my favorite things to paint: pineapples, pets, and plants, really just flowers. I would say that it's the 3 Ps, but it's not. I'll paint pretty much anything, but those are really what I'm known for. My art licensing agents like my florals. I sell a lot of pet portraits directly off of my art groups, and the pineapples. You can learn more about the Welcome Pineapple Project, where we raise awareness for the challenges of international adoption, on my website, karenauha.com. So you're more than welcome to read about that. So thinking here, I love being an artist because I can work from anywhere in the world. I can get inspiration from anywhere in the world, and I can live the life I want to. What the heck? Being an artist is one of the most amazing things in the world. I can even write off my vacations on my taxes because as long as I'm taking pictures while I'm there and coming back and painting a painting, I can write off my vacations. What's better than that? I'm going to warn you, the only way you can write that off is if you're a professional artist. If you're just a hobbyist and trying to reduce your taxes, it doesn't work. You have to show income in order to be able to do that. Okay. I love the hashtag artist life because, and I use it on Instagram all the time. You can follow me on Instagram if you want to. It's because I am doing exactly what I was meant to do and exactly what I was placed here to do with my life and being an artist life. Okay. So how does that mean that I get to live the dream? Okay. Because it's about the artist life. We want this for everyone. Living the dream for me. This is what living the dream means to me. I want to show my kids that being creative doesn't mean that you have to be starving. Number one, starving artist, busting that myth. That's a bunch of bull. That's malarkey. That's just a bunch. Okay. If we choose to hide behind it and say, well, I don't want to invest in my business because I'm a starving artist, you can't have it both ways. Can't have it both ways. I don't have to go back to the corporate world. I'm not going to go back to the corporate world. Okay. I love the flexibility I have in my life. I love the fact that I can work anywhere and work anytime I want to. It means I can take a Friday off to move my daughter down to her first big girl job in Dallas and drive a big old U-Haul behind me. Okay. I know this is living the dream for me. I know that my art makes positive social change, and I know that my clients need to have my artwork in their hand. Living the dream means I know that my customers are happier after they have my artwork than before, and I have proof. I love being an entrepreneur, that flexibility, the freedom to run a big business, no one telling me how much or how little I need to make. I'm living the life I want. And I know that I'm the happiest when I'm working both sides of my brain. Okay. Super creative. Absolutely love being in my studio, being in the zone, being able to kind of like self-healing, therapy, all of that. But I also love the fact that I get to use systems, process, and numbers to figure all this out. Okay. I love that. I worked for years in the corporate world where it was all process and all numbers, and I burned out. And then I worked 3 years with an art licensing clients, 3 years with 3 different agents, producing over like 10 paintings a week just in my studio, immersed in creating, and I burned out there too. Okay. I here's the thing. I probably would have I had to dig into this for what it meant to live the dream. I want a business that provides jobs for other artists and gives artists the opportunity to make money. Okay. That's what it means to be living the dream. It's about the artist life. I love the artist life, and I want the artist life for you. And I'm going to tell you, all of Team Art Boss is the same. They want the artist life for you. So, all right, that took a little bit longer than I thought. I just wanted to share with you. I didn't see a whole lot of, I didn't see a whole lot of questions in here. But if you ever want to hear more of my stories, so I got stories. I can tell you more stories. Okay. So we're going to totally jump in. Let's go ahead and grab the deck. I'm going to add that in because it is time to talk about your irresistible offer. Okay. Here is the summary. Your irresistible offer includes you, your offer, and your message. I'm not just going to leave you there, but that's really what breaks out to. Okay. You are your irresistible offer because you provide a product and you communicate your message to the world. We're going to dig into this, but that's what we're going to be doing today. Here's it says boot camp. Here's the challenge schedule. We are optimizing our websites. We yesterday talked about traffic secrets, and today we're talking about irresistible. And I added in there high ticket offers. This isn't about selling $10 paintings. This is pieces of artwork. This is about crafting an offer that serves your ideal client at the highest level. And then we are still going to be meeting on Thursday and Friday, where I'm going to be doing some laser focus coaching, and you're going to have access to me and a Team Art Boss. Here's some of your resources that you're still going to have access to for the rest of the week. Grab that workbook if you haven't yet. I'm going to be providing opportunities for one-on-one clarity calls with me and with Team Art Boss. If you want to grab one of those sessions, I'm going to be talking about those later on. The laser focused coaching sessions start Thursday, 12 p.m. Central Time. It is in a Zoom meeting room, and you have the link in your workbook already, but I'll be posting those links inside of the group for those of you who are like, I don't have my workbook yet. We're about getting results. We're creating that clarity you need so you can uncover what you need to do next. We still have training sessions coming. We have homework. Last night, Kevin won the Facebook audit. If Kevin's here, I've reached out to you, want to schedule that audit with you. It is a website system audit. Okay. We'll be giving another one away this evening. So if you've at all participated during the challenge, you'll have another chance to walk away with a website system audit from me. So this is what it's all about. We're going to jump into the irresistible offers. Okay. This is what I showed you since Monday. It's not your website that's not working, right? We need to make sure we're building a system around that powerful container, your URL, your website. So we've already talked about filling your funnel, magnetizing your audience to you, connecting with your leads, giving them everything that they need to say yes, so that when you make your irresistible offers to your leads, they're pulling out their credit cards. And it's not until you're running that whole system and you have that whole system set up that we can actually answer your business questions. When you bring me business questions and say, what should I charge? And how do I find my clients? Am I finding the right clients? You need to be running the system before we have any numbers to actually make the modifications and refinements that you need. Okay. So today, this is about your irresistible offer. So let me move this slide. When we are building our irresistible offer, we are going to focus on the product that creates full transformation for your ideal client. A lot of times, it's the first question that a lot of artists ask me before they realize that they don't have a system, is they're like, just tell me what to price my artwork. Just tell me. Okay. And the reality is the price of your product is going to depend upon how you're making a transformation for your ideal client. Your irresistible offer. When we're talking about your irresistible offer, I'm going to show you the value ladder. This is a tool that the industry uses. You can Google it and read up more about it, but I'm going to show you how to set up your value ladder for your artwork. Okay. So we're going to take a look at that value ladder, and I'm going to just tell you, we're going to focus on our core offer. That's what we're going to be doing. Your irresistible is about that core offer that creates transformation for your ideal client. Okay. And I said it already, your irresistible offer includes you. It includes you. If you do not have you in the formula, you're missing out on one of the most important things that closes sales. You have to be a part of this equation. Here's the value ladder. Pretty sure that's what we have inside of the workbook. Oh, not yet, but you can build this out yourself. Okay, so take notes on this. Your irresistible offer involves understanding how, when, and where to put all of these products into your selling system and focus on your core offer. Okay, so I'm going to go through the value ladder. I'm going to give you some free training pulled straight out of the Business Builder. You have 4 kinds of offers that you can make to your clients. You have a free offer. You have an entry-level offer. You have your core offer, and you have a premium offer. Okay. We're just going to talk quickly about the free, entry, and premium because I want to focus on the core. Your free offer is not what you're giving away for free. It's not like, I'm giving away free artwork. What do you mean? I don't want to give away free artwork. No, it is what we give to our customers to incent them and give them a call to action to actually join into our sales system. It can be as simple as join me for a free live painting on Saturday. where I'm going to show, like, I'm going to be painting and you can watch me. Okay. It's free. It doesn't cost you any time. You're not having to pay shipping to send something for free. Okay. There are a lot of different kinds of free offers that we can use inside of our selling system, but the primary one is a free offer, is that offer we give to our ideal client who may not even be aware of us yet, to encourage them to come into our selling system so that we can create a personal connection. Okay. Entry level offers. Entry level offers are usually lower price offers. They have less profit built into them. So if we're only selling entry level offers, we're never going to make the profit we need to actually pay the bills. Okay. So entry level offers have a really great purpose, and they sit in our value ladder to nurture our leads. It's kind of like a paid business card. That's how I like to look at it. I know that there are people who need to purchase my products at a perceived price point where there's low or no risk. Okay. That's an entry level product. Our core offer. That is what we focus on inside of the Art Boss Business Builder. Okay. When I talked a little bit yesterday about Karen and Kathy, who came to me saying, I'm not sure what to charge for my product. I'm thinking, a couple $100s. But when they actually started building out their core offers, I'm going to use Kathy as an example. She's a photographer and a fine artist, and she started building out the offer that would serve her ideal client at the highest level, that would make her client say, oh my goodness, this is a steal deal. She actually, instead of just charging $200 for a painting, she just looked at her offer and she's like, this offer is worth $5,000, maybe $10,000. And instead of focusing and trying to be like, well, what's my square inch pricing? We focus on helping you find what your core offer is that serves your ideal client at the highest level. And we message to your core offer. That's what we do. Okay. Your irresistible offer isn't about giving artwork away for free or cheap. Okay. This is about creating a system that allows for you to close your deals, close your art sales on high ticket, high priced, valuable artwork. And the fourth kind of offer is a premium offer. Most artists have it sitting out there. They may message to it or not, but we're always going to have a customer who wants something super personalized, wants more of our time. And if they're going to want more of our time and super personalized, they're going to have to pay more. Okay. So premium offers are super sweet. And when we put them inside of our selling systems, we can use them very effectively to make an extra couple $1,000s really quickly. Okay. All right. That's your value ladder. Okay. What does your irresistible offer include? We talked about it already. You can set up your entire value ladder. You can have it set up perfectly. It's so beautiful. But if you're not including yourself inside of your irresistible offer, if you're not walking your ideal client down the path to the sale, you don't have an irresistible offer. Okay. So that's what we have to really stay focused on, is creating offers that we can close. Okay. So now I want to show you a little bit about the system. Okay. So we started talking about the system on Monday. I'm going to go back and pull this up. This is the system that we use inside of the Art Boss Business Builder. This is the Art Boss formula, right? We have to have a website, and then we have to build our system around that website. So we're going to start talking about how you build that system. Okay. If I would have started talking about this on Monday, you would have been like, wait, where's my website? Wait, how do I do all this? Okay. You have everything you need to optimize your website and start building it. I'm going to show you exactly how you put it together inside of a selling system that you own for your business that solves your problems. So I see someone, you put a Q in front of it instead of a question mark, because I see Paulina doing that. Okay. An example of an irresistible offer. I want to build out your irresistible offer. That is what I want to do. Okay. Because an irresistible offer is going to be what your product is. It's going to be putting you in your selling system in front of your selling system. It's going to be getting to the pricing that you need to be charging. So that's exactly what I want to do with you, Paulina. I want you to be building out your irresistible offer. Here's the system. Every single business system has 3 components. Okay. Lead generation. We have to be constantly filling our system with leads. Okay. We have to magnetize them to us. We talked about that already. Okay. Every business also has to have messaging that pulls their customers into and through their system. So step back, lead generation, it turns followers into leads. If if you think you're doing lead generation and you just show me all these followers, you don't know their name, you don't have their email address, you don't have any way to contact them, they are not leads, they're just followers. Okay. So lead generation is the process of finding leads where you can recontact them. Okay. They're not leads if you're like, oh, I got 50,000 views, but I have no idea who they are. Okay. Those are followers, those aren't leads. Messaging, it then takes your customers and pulls them into your selling system. It's also, your messaging is going to also pull your leads into your selling system. All right. But we want them to be making sure we're pulling our customers so that we can start qualifying and disqualifying and tracking our leads through there. Okay. And the third component is closing leads. We have to have a process to turn leads into the customers. Okay. That's your selling system. That's what we're going to really show you how to build out. And the thing is, we have to build this out. We have to build this out in the right order. So I'm going to ask you a question here, and you're going to have to answer. I see a bunch of people are here, so I want you to answer. What do you think is a place in your system that is keeping you stuck? If you had to pick the 3 of these, where is the first place? What is the biggest place that is keeping you stuck in your selling system? Go ahead and just put them in the comments. Okay. And I'm going to take a drink of water while we're doing that. Okay. We're not going to get to the good stuff unless you guys start answering. Where do you think you're getting stuck in this system? Closing, lead generation, consistent messaging, lead generation. Oh, girl, me. You're having resistance. We need to chat. Lead generation. Leads, closing sales. Love it. All right. Perfect. Okay. I'm going to tell you that most people believe that they need to start working on first. This is what they say. I just need more leads. This is the answer. And what people are like, yeah, if I just have more leads, I just need more leads. Okay. So they circle this part. But here's the thing. When you start with lead generation before you have the whole system, that's when it gets expensive. That's when you're finding leads. That's when I hear people say, yeah, I'm not gonna run Facebook ads anymore. It's too expensive. Okay. Ads are not expensive if you have a system to message to them and close to them. If it only cost you maybe $3, $4 to find someone who pulls out their credit card for $1,000, is that expensive? No, that is not expensive. But if you're running ads and you have no way to message and close those sales, yeah, now it's expensive. So it is really important to be setting up your selling system in the right order. Okay, so we're just going to talk about that really quickly. Okay, you have to have a system for closing sales. First, we build the system for closing sales. You just have to. Then we have to start creating our YUM, our unique market message, and then we have to refine it. We have to start somewhere, but we have to be creating the messaging that pulls our clients into and through our systems. And then we start putting people into the system. Okay. So it's just a reset on how we actually set up our system. So that's what we do with you inside of the business builder is we set up your system in the correct order. This is the simplest, most direct path to grow your business is to build your system and build it in the right order. So what is keeping you from your business breakthrough? What are your next steps? We have talked about creating clarity around optimizing your websites. We've talked about refining your message. That was yesterday. Today, we talked about creating your irresistible offer, the one that you can close over and over, the one that has profit built into it, the one that allows for you to stand in front of the marketplace as an expert. And here's what you're going to need. You need a playbook. You're going to need a launch playbook, a playbook that sets up the foundational systems so that you can identify your ideal client, give them everything they need to say yes, so that when you're making your offers, they're pulling out their credit cards. You need a playbook. Good news, I have a playbook for you. You can use mine, and then you can refine it to make it yours. All right, it's going to get a little loud here for a second. Now they're blowing the grass. Okay. You need a brand book. You need to understand how you're a problem-solving superstar. You need to understand what your unique market message is. You need to have a system that allows for your customer to tell you exactly what they need from you to buy. And you need a sales book. You need the process for tracking your leads. Where are they in your selling system? Where are they in your sales funnel? If they just come into your sales funnel and they say beautiful, the way that you would talk to them and message to them is very different than if they've been looking at that painting for a year and still haven't pulled the trigger. You need a process to qualify and disqualify people. We need to say goodbye to the freebie seekers and the complainers who are saying, oh, are you kidding? I love this one. Are you kidding? I'll buy that painting when I win the lottery. Has anyone raise your hand and say, yes, you've had that happen. Someone say, I'll buy your painting when I win the lottery. This isn't the right message, but here's what I think. And I have said it before, probably not the right thing to say. I'm like, oh, and I'll give it to you when I win the lottery. Like my art business isn't a business. Like my art business isn't important enough. Like my art business is supposed to run itself with no money. Okay. Heard it so many times, right? If you have a system where you're showing up as a professional artist, you're going to reduce the number of times that people say that. So we do all this. We put together your playbook, your brand book, and your sales book so that you can go out and you can have your virtual selling events. We've talked a lot about firing up selling events. We talked about Jen, who does really well in the gallery and the shows, but she loves the Art Boss formula because now she can fire up a selling event from the comfort of her own home. More relaxed. People get to know her. She's not having to compete with all the other booths and artists that are at that show in that gallery. She's just like, everybody's there for her. We're going to help you leverage your leads in the online market. We're going to pull them from the online market. Oh my goodness. Hold on one second. I forget. Feels like the end of summer, but it's not. Still cutting grass here. Okay. We're going to leverage the leads in your online market. We're going to bring them into your selling system. We're going to connect with them inside of that URL, that website, that Facebook group. If you want a free one, that Facebook group, and we're going to close them with ease. To scream. Close them with ease. Okay. For some of you, it's going to make you your first $10,000 ever. For some of you, it's going to be the first time that you have a 10K month. And for some of you, it's going to be the first time that you made 10K in a weekend. So I'm formally inviting you to become an art boss in the Art Boss Academy. The Art Boss Business Builder, I'm going to tell you this. There's no other program out there that's designed to show you how to set up, activate, and scale your art sales system so that you're putting yourself on the path to 6 figures and beyond. This is for the movers and the action takers who want to elevate their business. We start where other courses leave off. This isn't about like going, oh, you just need the perfect artist statement. Oh, you just need an email list. We're covering all of that inside of the Art Boss Business Builder, but we are giving you what you need to actually get the results to close the sales. I don't care how good your artist statement is. If you don't have it in a system, it's not going to close a sale. I don't care how big your email list is. If it's just sitting out there going cold, it's not going to close sales. You need to understand where to put all of your gears and everything into your selling system. If you're ready to step up and do the work that's required, you've seen it. Okay. This is a big system that we're showing you how to run. It's a simple system. It's amazing because now you know where in your selling system things may not be working, where you need to add the gas, where you might have a leak in your system, and how to plug those leaks. The Art Boss Business Builder is a high-touch mentorship program that offers help with implementation. We're not just going to have you watch all the videos and be like, well, figure it out on your own. You bring your questions and your business to us on a weekly basis, and we work with you to build out your system. The bottom line, this is for selling. The Art Boss Business Builder is for business owners who want to be confident in the decisions they're making, who want the framework that allows for them to know where to put the gas, where to plug the leaks. This is a system for making money, launch after launch, month after month, year after year, decade after decade. That's why we created the Art Boss Business Builder. I'm going to show you how this program works. So we're going to work with you for over 12 months. Okay. It's a 12-month period that we work with you, at which time we're going to build, activate, and scale your art businesses by using the Art Boss formula selling system so that you can be living the dream. We know that you're busy and we know that you don't have a ton of time. This is about getting you up and over your learning curve quickly so that you can have your first virtual selling event by the end of October, early November. We need to be ready for the best selling season of the year. So here's how it works, okay? First, we're going to build out your playbook. We're going to build out your selling system with a lot of plug and play templates. We're going to talk more about those so that you can quickly and simply create your own playbook. So you're going to start with mine. You're going to start with my playbook. I'm giving you my playbook on how to sell artwork, how we used the Art Boss Challenge spring into wildlife sale in the spring and made over 20K in one event, in one virtual selling event. Then we're going to take a look at your brand book. Okay. You need your your unique market message to move that organic and paid traffic leads into and through your system. And after your brand book is refined, you can then start automating your system. That's like the best thing. Automated lead generation is fabulous. Not having to worry about going out and finding leads to put it into your system because it's automated. I'm like, we have a little bell that we use. Eureka. Third, you're going to activate your selling system with launch methodology. Okay. So this is that virtual selling event. We're creating high converting virtual selling events so that you can be closing your sales using online leads and closing them either in the online market or the offline market. Your sales book is your process for closing with qualifying and disqualifying your leads, tracking your leads, where are they in your system, and closing with powerful sales scripts. Okay. And then fourth, we're going to scale your sales systems with automations and delegations so that you can grow your sales with less of your time. This is the only way that you can actually get your time back where you're like not touching your art business at all, right? Everybody's like, I want an art business that I don't have to touch, you have to create the system and then you automate it, okay? The goal is to get you back into your studio with a sales machine that's working for you. And so when all of this comes together, you have the business system you need and the ability to create six-figure income so you can claim the path to financial freedom, whatever that looks like for you, right? Month after month, year after year, decade after decade. So we're gonna share some art boss stories. Okay. This is Nick. I love Nick. He does really well, like in the galleries. He's actually like he runs a gallery. He does a lot of shows, but here's where he got stuck. He's like, before COVID, I only sold to my local area in the cities that I could reach in a day's drive, right? He was doing well. He didn't need to change his system. But then after joining the Art Boss Business Builder, he's like, I can sell to the world now without even having to leave the comfort of my own home. Okay. He's like, I'm simply increasing my sales by increasing the number of art lovers that see my work and that I can sell to. Here's Alyssa. Alyssa's a graphic designer. She's an amazing, you can see her work behind her. She was actually one of the artists in the Spring into Wildlife sale. And she's sharing here like the help and the breakthroughs that she gets by simply being a member of the Art Boss Business Builder and being able to work with Shauna, myself, the other artists who give support. But this amazing woman closes $6,000 in a selling weekend, and she runs a full-time graphic design company. Okay, so Sarah, love Sarah too. She just gave us a testimonial that she's like, you know what? I just followed Karen's directions, implemented the copy, Lisa's copy, kept my head in the game thanks to Shauna, and it worked. The Art Boss Academy more than paid for itself within her first selling weekend in that first launch. This is Kate. Absolutely love Kate. We talk about Kate a lot. She has huge breakthroughs. She shared specifically that I'm closing large painting sales even in between my selling weekends, even in between my launches. She's like, this week I closed another 3K sale, and that was 3 weeks after my cart closed. So we want you to be able to claim the business system. And this is how it works. Okay. This is how we save you time. This is how, instead of spending years dabbling, instead of spending years trying to figure it out on your own, within 4 weeks, we're going to get you this virtual selling weekend because we're giving you quick step-by-step training, combination of video led as well as meeting directly with us with one-on-one customized support, lots of plug and play templates. You don't have to create emails. We have them, you modify them. You don't have to create posts. We have over 600 posts that convert that you can use in your social media as soon as you come on in. It's all about making things simpler and not having to recreate the wheel, okay? To help you do the work, implement, launch, and hit your income goals for 2022, okay? And here's how. This is what we're going to do. You have access 24/7 to a training library, hundreds of videos in there. It's all self-guided, but the difference between a course, which is just self-guided, when you hit somewhere that you're like, I'm not really sure how to implement this for my business, you bring it to the industry experts. You take those plug and play templates and you're like, wait, my business is a little bit different than everybody else's. How do I message this? How do I talk about this? How do I write about this? And you also have access to a community of other artists, like-minded artists who are all on the same journey, and they provide support, love, comfort while we're doing this all together. Also, I know Becky's here. I think I saw her name. Becky is our onboarding coach. We know that the first 4 weeks that we're working with you are critical to getting your system set up and activated. They also can be a time period where you have a little bit of overwhelm, and we want to keep you focused on what gets results. So you're going to work with Becky Howe. She has an office hours every single Wednesday, 2 p.m. Central Time, actually today. And she'll help you get to the right training. She'll remind you the meetings and the calls that you have access to so that you can keep getting your results. So here's what it looks like in the first 4 weeks when you're working with Becky. We build out your irresistible offer, including that value ladder. We talk about your pricing, okay, all those questions I know you guys have. You're going to build out your irresistible offer. Then by week 2, we're really filling your sales funnel system. We're making sure that you've built out that system. You've built out that powerful website that you need to be using inside of your system. Whether you want to use a Facebook group or not, we'll talk through what's the best selling sales funnel for your system. Then by week 3, we're filling it. We need to get leads in there. We're going to show you how to fill it first with organic leads. You don't even have to pull out your credit card. We're going to show you some really simple techniques for filling your sales funnel. And by week 4, you have it. You have everything you need. You have the whole entire launch playbook. You have the whole entire playbook to show you what you need to be doing to have your first virtual selling event. You go at your own pace, guys. You can do this in 4 weeks. You can do it in less. We've seen artists do it in way less. They're having their first virtual selling weekend by week 4. We also have artists who go at a slower pace, and that's fine too. We want to see you do 4 virtual selling weekends a year so that you can get our eyeballs on it and we can make the adjustments that you need. Okay. If you only do 3, that's fine. Totally fine. So then every single week for 52 weeks, you'll be working with Team Art Boss. Our business provides you with the opportunity to work with industry experts. These are experts who've worked in the corporate world, who have degrees, who have the ability to move you past your barriers. You'll have access to the complete team through Zoom calls, critiques, submitting your work for reviews, for mindset, strategy, launching, Facebook ads, tech support. I mean, oh my goodness, camera ready training, copy critiques, debrief processes, work sessions, on and on. For those of you who know you need a team, who know you need to work with people who understand and are running businesses right now as well and have been through everything that you're going through, this is for you. Okay. So after your first launch, that's your first virtual selling weekend, you and Team Art Boss Coach, you get together and you what's called a debrief. We take a look at that virtual selling weekend, and we walk you through your measurements and we make a plan for the next one. Okay. After your first launch with Facebook ads, once again, you get another one-on-one meeting with Team Art Boss. Okay. And every single time you launch, after that, you just bring your information to what we call ARC calls. That stands for audits, reviews, and critiques, and we'll refine your launches with you. You'll be able to get our eyeballs on your business. So the first 90 days, okay, we're looking for you to have a launch cycle that's quarterly. So your first 90 days, you build your playbook, you build your brand book, you build your sales book. That's what we want you to do. You are having your virtual sales weekends and you're converting to sales. That's what we're doing in those first 90 days. And then for the rest, we're scaling. We're starting to layer in the automations you need for lead generation, creating sales pages, lead tracking. We're refining your selling system. Where is it leaking? Where do you need to add more gas? We want to speed up the closing process. We don't want it to take months and years for people to find us and then close. We want to speed up that selling process. We're also starting to layer in opportunities for outsourcing and team building. You have a team the day you move in. The day that you come into the business builder, the day you move in, you have a team. But as your business grows, you're also going to need to start considering some of the other team members you need to add. The virtual assistants. You want to take running ads off of your plate, you're going to need to hire a Facebook ads manager. We'll show you exactly how to hire a virtual selling assistant. We'll show you how to find your Facebook ads manager. We'll do all that with you. Okay. This isn't just about making a couple dollars. This is about creating the system you need to be on the path to 6 figures. Okay. So I don't want to forget about the whole entire team that when you sign up for the business builder, you're also connecting with, like, we have 50 to 70 other artists that are inside of the business builder who are moving their business forward. Okay. So this private Facebook community is here for you. It's support. It's private. You're going to have high-level conversations, not only with the coaches, but with other artists in there. You're going to see ambitious running mates. You're going to look around and you're going to be like, oh my goodness, I can do this. And I know that I can do it because now I'm watching other artists who are making 6 figures, and I know I can do this. If you're not hanging out with other artists who are making six figures, I can see why it's hard to believe that you can't do it. Okay. So this is an amazing part and a great support system inside of the Business Builder. So enrollment is open. And if you're ready to join the Business Builder, we are ready. We're going to be taking 10 artists. We already have a couple who are joining us. I'll be announcing their names in a little bit. And enrollment's open. So we want you to know a little bit about the Business Builder. Okay. You're going to have 12 months access to the products, training, and services that are here inside of the Art Boss Business Builder. This includes help with implementation, 24/7 access to pre-recorded training for 12 months. We want to be working with you for 4 launches. So we want you to do quarterly launches and virtual selling events. We work with artists at all levels, and we're going to customize a plan that'll work for you and where you are. I'm going to be showing you the product that creates full transformation. That means you're going to have access to all these coaches, weekly help, all that training library. It is set up to take your business from where it is today and take you to where it's going to be living the dream. The full transformation is about giving you everything you need to not only be on the path to 6 figures, but to be claiming 6 figures. If you don't want 6 figures, we can craft a plan for you. We'll be talking a little bit at the end about your roadmap. So I want you to know that I'm going to show you a 30-day roadmap at the very end of the training. But this is about full transformation. I'm going to show you how the high mentorship program that we provide gives you full transformation. Okay. If you work with our funding partners, we work with funding partners. We had to get qualified to do this. I mean, it was a long process. It cost time and money for us to get approved to be able to give this to you guys. But you can get inside of the Art Boss Business Builder for 12 months, starting at $350 a month or less. Okay. If you want to work with our funding partners, we'll get you in contact with them. We'll get the system and the process started right away. There is an application process if you want to be working with our funding partner. Okay. Here's what it looks like. Okay. You work with your choice of funding. They're going to present you with some of your options. You get to pick your terms and your payments. The best thing about this is there's no early repayment fees. As of this month, September 2022, it's only available in the US, but here's the good news. We're so excited. By November, it's going to be available in Canada. If you want to know more about working with our funding partner, you need to grab a call with us and we will get you the link. There are a few other things that we want to tell you about this before you move forward. This is an amazing option. Our artists come in and use the funding partner, and after their first selling weekend, they pay it back. So that way they don't have to worry about any future payments. So today only, we're going to be offering you a price to come into the Art Boss Business Builder. I'm going to tell you that all the services here that I've explained and shared with you, if you had to go out and hire a strategy coach, $20K a year, accountability coach, probably 10 to 15K. Ads manager is usually 5K a month to work with an ads manager. Copywriters, they're $100 an hour. So you're talking about over $100,000 a year if you wanted to hire a copywriter. Tech help, you're talking about $75 a pop just to ask a question to the Geek Squad. Okay. All that's included in here. I'm going to tell you this is worth over $90,000 if you had to hire each one of these people individually. And if you wanted all the training, that totally even just ignores all the training that's in here. Okay. So for today only, you can get into the program for $9,000 or 12 payments of $899. Okay. So that is just for today. You need to join by today. I'm going to be offering you a call so that you can chat with me. Those calls will go really fast. So if you want to talk to me about the program, But for today only, you can enroll in the program. I'm also going to ask Shauna, would you drop the link for people to see the information about the program? I've just showed you. You heard it like you heard it audibly, but now you need to read it. Okay. We believe in kinetic learning, audio learning, visual learning, all the different ways we can learn here. And so there it is. Thank you, Shauna. It's a clickable link. You can see more about this. And if you want to join right now, the link at the very bottom, you can click to join. And I'm going to give you a heads up. When you get it shows that the price of the program is $12,000 because that's how much the program is. You have to click through and you're going to be given an option only today. It's called early action bonus. And if you purchase today, you'll get it for this 9K price, pay in full, or we'll split it up into 12 payments for you with a 12-month commitment of $899. Okay. So that is, you have to read through that information. And when you click on the purchase, it will give you what's called an early action bonus option. That will go away tonight. For those of you who are watching this in replay, we can honor the fact that you're sleeping right now and you need a little bit more time to process it. Okay. So just reach out to us if you see the price has gone up, because I will honor it for those of you around the world. So tomorrow, the price goes up to 12K. We'll break that up into 12 payments of $997 a month. And here's the good thing. You can also get a pay in full discount starting tomorrow. It's a $2,000 discount, which then brings your price down to $9,997. Okay. So we're showing you the system for selling at least $1,000 worth of artwork every single month. At least. Okay. So if you want to join today, here's the link. I know Shauna already gave that to you. Okay. I'm going to leave this here for a second so that you can copy that down. You can also click on that link. When you join us, day one, you're going to have a team of professionals working with you because this is about full transformation. Okay. So who's it for? This is for professional artists who are looking for a solution to build a system, a proven formula that all businesses are using out there that you can quickly implement that's going to bring in you the consistent monthly income that you're looking for. It's going to get you to those 6 figures, all right? You want to partner with professional industry experts who are going to lead you down the path to 6 figures. And this is for you. You have to be driven and ambitious and not afraid to do the work, okay? All of the stories I've told you this week, all the people that you're going to hear from, I'm posting testimonials. You've already seen Jennifer's. These are people who showed up, took radical responsibility, and persisted through every obstacle. Okay, so here's my invitation. Claim that 50-minute one-on-one meeting with Team Art Boss. That's with me. We're here to help you uncover your next steps. Okay, the cost of this call is free. The goal of this call is just massive clarity. That's why we call it the clarity call. And here it is. Shauna, if you could go ahead and drop this link also so it's clickable. This is my calendar. I have several appointments open over the next couple of days. I already have people on the schedule. You'll need to drop me a note if there are no more spots, and we'll see what we can do. Okay. We're so excited to work with you. We're so excited to invite the next 10 people into the Art Boss Business Builder so that we can help you level up your businesses. We're so excited to help you. We're going to help you build this. We're going to help you activate your system, and we're going to help you scale your system. Okay. Because there are some bonuses headed your way. I want you guys to know that everyone who joins is going to be getting this discount. Okay. As just for today, you get 10% additional off of the program price. That's $1,000 off of the price today. And for the rest of you, the first 5 people who join, who enroll, you're going to receive a website system audit and a social media audit from me. Okay. That's worth $1,000. Some of the additional bonuses: training to help you build out your playbook, your brand book, in your sales book. We have Facebook ad coaching, daily check-ins while you're running the ads, helping you set up your campaigns. What the heck? Diana's so amazing. She goes in there, she takes your screen over, like you share your screen, and she just starts fixing your ads for you. Okay. Pricing strategies for all of those who are like, I don't know what to price. We got you covered. For those of you who are like, I'm not sure how to do like Facebook lives, we got you covered. We have camera ready training. And we have weekly ARC sessions where we actually work on your business. All those templates, plug and play, they're inside of there. Post that convert. I'm going to stop here for a second. Post that convert. You come on board, and we know how exhausting it is to create posts in your social media every single day so that you can nurture your audience and walk them down the path to the sale. We have over 600 posts that are ready to be sprinkled through your social media. We also have the training on how to create your own and how to refine those. Have a copywriter. There are 5 different copywriters. It costs over $10,000 to create those posts. Okay. It sounds expensive. I'm going to tell you, you'll get the quote from someone who doesn't know how to write copy for artists and be like, oh, it's $10 it's just $10 a post, or, oh, it's only $15 a post. Right there. If you did 600 posts, that's $10,000. We have a brand book that you get to use, all of the emails, the text that you need to be sending out, all sitting inside of that brand book, all those templates and those already ready-made information. We're helping you build your Art Boss Convert Kit, those email campaigns, your text campaigns, your promotional campaigns. We even have your sales scripts so that you can take those sales scripts and modify and refine them from yourself. Facebook Live templates. What do you say during a Facebook Live? Don't worry, we got templates. So who's this not for? Okay, so as we head out, I want you to know that we're going to be talking at the very end about your roadmap. And for all those people who are at the beginning of their business, I'm going to have a little bit of additional resources and training for you at the very end. But I'm going to let you guys know this system isn't for you if. What you're actually looking for is a business manager, someone to do all the work for you. This is a done with you product so that you can learn how to do this and you have the skills you need forever. It's also not for you, okay? And this is one of those things, only you know this. If there's something outside of your control, that means you're unwilling or unable to get in front of your social media, okay? We know that not everybody is comfortable, like Claudia, with being in front of their social media, and that's perfectly fine. That's why we have camera ready training. We're talking about uncontrollable things like restraining orders. Okay, that's what we're talking about. So we don't want to have you invest in the system if the core part of the system, which is getting in front of and like interacting with your customer, is something you can't do. Okay. And the other thing is, if you don't have a computer or a reliable internet connection to run an online art business, you're just not ready yet. Just not yet. Okay. So this is what freedom looks like, guys. It's about full transformation. It's about having, I'm going to say this, it's about having new problems. Okay. You came here in the beginning of the week saying, I don't know why my website isn't converting. I don't know what my price is. I can't find my customer. The transformation and the freedom comes when you have so many customers that you have to, like Kyle, raise the price. Like Holly, sell off of her easel. Or better yet, the problem is you have to pick who you want to work with. So we know that you have questions. We know you're going to have questions. And that's why here are your different resources. Check out the link with all the information about the business builder. It has a ton of information. I went through all of it with you, but you can read it. Grab one of those clarity calls with me. Okay. So I think Shauna popped that in there. Yep. The one that's launch.karenahuha.com/book. I want you to grab a call with me. We're going to provide the clarity of what you need to do next. I'm going to give you your roadmap and show you exactly how you're going to get to what you need to be doing. Okay. Or simply say me in the comments. If you want to say me in the comments, you're like, you know what? I'll reach out to you. Okay. So as we close, I just reminding you that the training isn't finished. Okay. We want you to get really clear. What is it worth to have a business system for selling six figures? Year after year, decade after decade. Okay. So here's the information again for the clarity call. You can type that in. I know that Shauna put it, a bunch of people are. Thank you. I think Rita's doing it too. You can grab the link to talk to me. We're moving into bonus now. We're moving into laser focused coaching. And for those of you who are sleeping now, my friends in New Zealand, Singapore, Australia, you guys, we got you covered. We'll post the replay inside of the feed so you can watch one of those laser focused coaching sessions. I'm running them just like I would an ARC call where we provide clarity on your businesses. Okay. And for those of you who are sleeping right now, remember you can always grab a clarity call. I have meeting times set out first thing in the morning and first thing in the evening. If they are taken, which there's a good chance they'll get taken, please reach out to me and we'll get some more times like that so that you're awake when I'm awake. Okay. We work with a lot of clients across the world, and we do have evening sessions for those of you who are considering joining the business builder, but like live in Australia or Singapore or New Zealand. Okay. We do have evening sessions where we can have one-on-one ARC sessions with you. Okay. So I'm going to let's see here. You guys are on fire. Okay. So we still have homework. We're going to round this out. We still have some homework. I want you to think about your current selling system. Okay. What will you do in the next 30 days to close more art sales? That's what I want you to answer. Even if you don't do it in the homework stream, that's fine. You need to know this. I'm going to be working with the folks who this is a little bit bonus that we're going to be doing, who are all in. Okay. So if you have told me I've just recently decided to be an artist. I'm still working on my first sale. I have less than 500 people in total who are following me in my social media. I'm still working on my craft. Like I don't have like a style yet. Or, okay, we're going to talk about this next. Okay. If not now, when? Yes. We're going to talk about this. Okay. And I also want to let you know, I don't talk about this all the time, but I know that a lot of artists that I work with are on disability. Okay. So I'm going to give you the heads up. If you're on disability, the Art Boss Business Builder is going to make you too much money. It's going to put you at risk for your disability. So that is why we have a customized plan that we can provide for you guys, okay, to keep you from making too much money. I know it sounds weird. If I even almost hurts me to say that I have to help someone not make enough money. So, okay, because that hurts me. I wish that wasn't the way the world worked, but we know that and we understand that. So we're going to be talking next about your roadmap. Here's what it looks like. Okay, I'm going to be grabbing that with you and we're going to be taking a look at it. I'm going to remove the stream in a second, remove this slideshow so I can see you guys again. And so we can chat. Okay. So just want to make sure that you can grab this. If you can't, I know it's been posted outside in the Art Boss Business Builder. You can also click on this link, cut and paste it, put it into your URL, stream up there and grab it. Okay. Because I want you guys to see the first 30 days, what we're doing inside of the business builder. And if you're all in, we're going to talk a little bit about how this is modified for you. Okay. Pull this out. Okay. All right. So this is a little bit longer meeting. I'm going to continue on with those of you who are all in. I want you to know if you're already making, let's say maybe $5,000 a month already, and you know that you have all those gears, like that one image where all the gears, but we just need to get the flywheel connected. We need to get the gears into place. I want you to reach out to me. You're more than welcome to stay during this session. You're more than welcome to stay. But what we're going to be doing now with the folks who are all in, who are starting out their business, we're going to be talking about some of the resources and training they need before they're even able to really jump into that business builder yet. Okay. We want to get you ready and we want you to be able to know that we're here for you. Okay. if you're just started your business. But I'm also going to tell you, all right, I have artists who just started their business, came into the business builder and already making 10K a month. Okay. So don't like go, oh, I'm not good enough. Right. But this is for those of you who are like, you know what? I need to work on a few things before I get ready for the business builder. Okay. All right. Woohoo. Any questions that you guys have, remember, post them in the stream. The Art Boss Challenge stream will get to you. All your questions are super important. Grab a clarity call. Okay. If you're still here and you're not grabbing a call to unlock your potential, and to be able to work with us, ask us questions about exactly what, I mean, like, I spent 20 minutes showing you what's in there, but I'm sure it's like, there's so much. Okay. One of the things that our artists say is, I had no idea how much support was in here, as well as how much content. Okay. So, we definitely, we deliver the value that you need in order to get the results that you want. Okay. All right. So here's what that sheet looks like. That's what it looks like. We're going to be talking about it. And I might even pull it up on my screen. Let me see if I can do a screen share and find that. I'll bring it up, but we're going to start talking about, remember, this is for those of you who are just starting out. Okay. You've told me when you joined the group, you said things like this. You're like, I've never sold before. You've told me things like, I'm just getting started. Like, I know that art is my life, but I need to learn how to sell. I've never sold anything. Maybe you even said, I've only sold to friends and family. You have less than 500 people who see your artwork on a daily basis. Let me see here. You're still working on your craft. You're saying things like, I don't know if I want to be a potter, or I want to be a metal worker, or I want to be like, or I want to be an artist who does like painting. Okay. I want you to still have the ability to make money on what you're creating. Okay. All right. And then finally, if you're one of the artists who I know that we have a lot of artists who are on disability, and we learned this a hard way. We were making artists too much money, and it's weird to have someone come and say, I made too much money. What do I do now? Because that's not what we're teaching, right? So what we did instead is we want to make sure you're in the right product. In the product, that's only going to make you a couple $100s a month, maybe a couple thousand, depending, if you're making a couple $1,000s in this product, you're ready for the business builder. Okay. We need to get you to that 10,000 month. That's what we want. Okay. All right. All right. So we're going to be connecting you for all of those who said all in. Okay. So if anyone's here, please, if you haven't said all in, hashtag all in, let us know now, hashtag all in. Okay. So when we work with you, we actually know that you need to have some additional resources. Okay. We talked about it on Monday and Tuesday. Number one, you need to be able to show up as a professional in your social media. We show you how to do that. We show you how to optimize all of your social media. Okay. That's what we want. We want for you to be able to do. If someone Googles you, if someone looks for you in the internet, you need to show up. If you're not showing up till 10 pages in, we need to fix that. Okay. When you are showing up in your social media, we need for them to all be filtering to your website of choice, right? So we're going to show you how to do that. We're going to show you how to take all of the people who are just already Googling you and trying to look for you, make it easy for them to find you in your selling system. So that is what we're going to be doing. Okay. We're going to show you some of the techniques that will allow for you to make a couple $100s a month. I've seen artists make more than that, and that's great. When they can make more, it tells me that they're actually on the path to 6 figures and they just need help with implementation. Okay. So here it is, right? We build your sales funnel. We want you to build your sales funnel. That's your selling system. We're even going to show you a little bit about pricing. We're going to show you, okay, here, and there's this really great training based on your business, coming up with your ideal price. We're going to help you with organic traffic so that you can fill your funnel. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of time. There's no automation. It's just time and money You're going to be putting money into that. Your irresistible offer will help you set up your irresistible offer. which includes understanding your problem to solution. Okay. Inside of here right now, the post that convert is sitting in here, $10,000 product. Okay. I don't think it's going to sit in here for much longer. Okay. But if you want to work with us, I'm going to tell you this, you need to connect to Shauna. Okay. Shauna is going to be giving you the information you need. She's going to give you another sales sheet that will allow for you to understand what you're getting, because we want you to be making money in the online market. Okay. But you have to connect to Shauna. Okay. If you connect with me and I can tell you're not ready for the business builder, I'm going to move your call over to her and make room for people who are ready for the business builder. Okay. Okay. So, yes, that's what we want for you. Whether you're just beginning your business, or you may be at the place where you're ready to go. You're like, yeah, I want those 10K months. I want those 10K weekends. That's what I want. Okay. All right. All right. I think that's it for now. A couple last opportunities to say all in so that Shauna can reach out to you. So the process is, over the last 3 days, when you've hashtagged all in, Shauna is going to be reaching out to you. She runs the program for those of you who need to show up in your social media as professional and who are going towards their first conversion in their sales events. She runs that whole program. So she's the perfect person to talk to and to be in messenger with. Okay. So we want you to know that she's your girl. She's your gal. She's the person you want to. Okay. All right. So someone asked, is the program modules available or anyone on help? Okay. She's going to share with you the products that you need are mostly courses with just once a month contact with Team Art Boss, and they just provide additional and once a month access point where you can get involved in a Q&A session. Okay. So that is not weekly help with implementation. So it's more course driven with once a month help with implementation. Okay. It is going to make you a couple $100 extra a month. Okay. It's not going to make you the thousands upon thousands of dollars that you need to be living the dream and be on the path to 6 figures. Okay. So that's why I said, if you're already making $5,000 a month, this isn't going to serve you. This is just going to be more expensive. You're going to pay for that. And then you're going to pay for the big one. Don't pay for both. You get it all in the big full transformation. You get it all. Get it all. Okay. And in the big program, if you're like hovering in the middle going, well, I'd like to save money. Okay. But I know I need help with implementation. I'm going to tell you this price goes up every year. Okay. Every year I go, I can't believe that I'm saying this, but the price doubled since last year. If you would have come in this point last year, you'd have gotten it for half price. The program grows when we see your needs. We add additional training, we add additional resources. Just the fact that all of us are in here watching hundreds of businesses grow, we can quickly identify where yours is getting stuck. Okay. The price that you're paying for the program is going to be like, you're going to make 10 times that. Okay. So if you're in the middle and you're like, I want to save money and I'm just going to go into the lower price product, I'm going to tell you right now, you're just going to end up spending more money. Okay. It's not the cheaper process. Okay. But if you're not ready for the big program yet, we've got you covered. All right. That is it. That's it for today. All right. Any questions? Reach out to Shauna at this point. If you have questions about whether you belong in which product or the other, you're talking to Shauna. Okay. If you would like to grab a clarity call with me, please do that. We've already enrolled people today. We're so excited. We're going to be announcing that. I am ready to go. As soon as you join either one of the products, as soon as you join, you have access to the training. And as soon as you join, you have access to the help with implementation. All right. So we're ready. Are you ready? We're going to talk to you guys later. Have a great one. See you tomorrow, 12 p.m. Central Time. It's in a Zoom call this time. We'll be posting the links to those Zoom calls so you know exactly where to be. We'll talk to you guys later. Have a great one. Bye.